Hello and welcome to Miniatures Rundown, second episode of our Sunday preview rundown, where we talk about what Games Workshop has put up for review and preview this coming week. I'm Josh.
And I'm Mitchell.
And this week we've got Lumineth Giants and some Horus Heresy stuff. But we're going to start with a very special model, Bayards Revenge.
The Orktober model.
Yep, continuing the new fine tradition of Orktober models being about killing orcs at best, or not including them at worst.
So if you read the description down below, they are best friends, and he is performing a tracheotomy on his best friend.
The knob had a allergic reaction to some shellfish.
Yep.
Or something like that. So
and the Emperor's Champion didn't have anything smaller than that on him, so he had to help out.
Well, he's a big orc. He's got a big throat.
That's true.
This will come out. It goes out for pre-order on the 8th, and as long as you get one before the 23rd, you are guaranteed to actually get one,
which is awesome. I mean, I'm not gonna get one.
No, I'm not either, but it's a great model. I like the composition. I like that you can build him with his helmet.
Yeah, the dynamics of it. Oh, his little chain is different.
I was about to notice that. Yeah,
I didn't even.
He's got a different pendant depending on which helmet you give him.
Obviously, you give him the Aquila.
I mean, I think you just give him the helmet because it just looks cool.
Oh yeah,
it comes with the Aquila. Speaking of which, this character, Helbrecht, Marshal Helbrecht, is back in a new novel. I'm not so much a novel reader, so...
Yeah, same.
And I'm certainly not a Black Templars guy.
My brother-in-law plays Black Templar, but I don't know anything other than they really don't like Psychers, and that's
Baby
all.
got Back Templar. But books we are excited about, well, sort of. Trepidatious, I'll say. Battle Tome.
We will see if we're excited about them.
Lumineth Realm Lords. Third time's the charm.
Yeah, hopefully.
So this is the 3rd edition Battle Tome for Lumineth Realm Lords. Lumineth are an army that has had trouble because they've been either really difficult to play and not fun to play against.
Yeah.
For a lot of their existence. Combination of just having a lot of weird, we get to do what we want rules, and then also just 2 good War Scrolls.
Yeah, basically.
So hopefully...
I have had trouble. I've tried to read the old book multiple times, and it has given me a headache every time. Hopefully this fixes a little bit of that.
I hope that it's not just Sentinels and Wardens and Technos.
Yeah.
I hope that the weird... Because I love the weird, like the guy on the cover, that whatever the heck it is, the goat horse thing.
Yeah.
I want that to be good.
Or the kangaroos.
Yeah.
Or the mountain cows.
The cow, yeah, the cow folks.
The mountain cows.
Cow hammers.
Yeah, I am, again, trepidatiously interested.
Yeah. Obviously you get a special edition version that you can only get from Games Workshop.
Yeah.
And with the new tome comes the requisite new Vanguard. So, previous Vanguards have all been $130.
Mm-hmm.
This one will probably be $130, but we don't know for sure.
Yep, we're not 100%.
And Mitchell, you did the
math. So we have the Sentinels, the Wardens, and the Blade Lords all at $60 a box.
And the Scenari Catheter.
The Cathaler at $33.50, so that is $213.50, which is pretty good.
And these are all, well, the Wardens and the Sentinels are pretty core units.
Yeah.
And the Cathaler is a pretty decent hero. Of course, all of this could change in the new book.
That's true. We don't know anything about, like...
The Blade Lords historically have not been very good.
Yeah.
Remember when the Blade Lords were first previewed, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, this is so broken. They have the perfect strike that never misses.
No, I don't remember that, but I wasn't...
Yeah, their whole shtick was they had 2 weapon profiles, of one hit that never missed, or a bunch of hits that scaled based on the number of enemy models in a unit. And then it turns out to not matter at all because nobody used Blade Lords. Hopefully, Blade Lords get more usable.
Yeah. Everything should be good.
War Scroll cards, as always.
Yep. We've said it before, we'll say it again. I like the tokens, but the War Scroll cards being... I mean, I guess they haven't been editing the actual War Scrolls as much.
They really try not to edit War Scrolls. That's their last resort.
Yeah, I feel like they do that more in 40k, whereas Sigmar is more of a points increase or decrease because of the weapon options are more limited.
Right, and they're baked into the unit as opposed to 40k where you pay points per.
Right. So I think it's decently safe to buy these. And I always love tokens that like remind me what spells I have out or the battle tactics I've used or blah blah blah. But yeah, so I like it. Yep.
And then of course the dice. We've talked about this before. It's readable. I like readable, but I don't like paying that GW dice prices for very plain dice with a single logo on the 6.
Yeah, I feel like I could do this with I don't want to say a magic marker because then it wouldn't be engraved. But
I could do this with an engraver.
That's true. We could do it with an engraver. Yeah, I feel like the dice are getting more plain, which is good in readability. But man,
those 6-sided weird hex things they came out with were fun.
I liked those. they might be some of my favorite dice. I didn't like the squig dice or the Nurgle ones that were like hard plastic with the rubber on the inside.
Yeah.
Of course, I also don't like squigs or Nurgle. But I liked the original Lumineth ones. And then freaking everyone hated them.
If you're gonna charge me that much, I'd rather they be novelty over.
Yeah, I agree.
These.
I agree.
Speaking of charging a lot because they're big,
that was a good one.
It wasn't.
I've heard worse from you.
Fair
Today.
Sons of Behemoth. So this is one I was not expecting to come out today.
Yeah. We kind of expected the Lumineth because they were tied with Tzeentch and Tzeentch already came out.
Right.
So Lumineth, we were like, yeah, probably that. But Behemoth, that one's a bit of I almost said jump scare. A bit of a surprise on that one.
Happy Halloween, right? So, of course, just like Lumineth, you've got the special edition and the normal edition.
Yep.
Just like Lumineth, Sons of Behemoth are an army that could be not fun to play against and not fun to play.
Yeah, seems a little. We saw on the meta watch that they put out recently was they said that they are not good at winning, they are good at not losing, which can be boring.
Yeah, not a fun state to play. This ain't Magic. Drawing your opponent to win is not something anyone wants to do.
Magic doesn't do that a lot.
I've heard
sometimes.
I've heard tiny talk.
That's true.
So hopefully these guys will also get a 3rd edition glow up.
That'd be great.
Not had any bad 3rd edition tomes yet.
That's true, and all like reasonably balanced, unlike 40K.
Yeah. James Workshop's not apologizing for Age of Sigmar, is he?
No, he's not.
Jury's still out on Tzeentch, of course.
Yep.
And we'll see about Lumineth and Sons of Behemoth. But again, I really hope that they're fun to play and engaging to play against.
Yeah. Tzeentch Battle Tome review coming soon.
Yep, hopefully. Speaking of, unlike Lumineth, these guys. Oh, small thing. First off, only 500 copies of the Sons of Behemoth tome, but there are 700 copies of the Lumineth
Oh, I didn't
tomes.
even notice that.
Elf favoritism is gross. GW.
We hate it.
So these, we actually get a new, well, I'm not going to say new model, but we are getting a new kit. Let's put it that way.
A new head and weapon.
So King Broad, we've seen previews for him before. He's got a 5d6 damage attack that he can use if he wants.
Absolutely turbo nasty attack.
So this is going to be accompanied with, it's basically they're reboxing the Mega Gargant
kit.
Yeah. And he's going to be in there.
Yes.
Along with the new Beast Smasher, which is not shown here, but is also a new...
Is basically the non-character version of him, correct?
Yes, kind of.
So
that's interesting. Rebox, here's the question, is it going to go up in price?
Yes, 100%.
Currently, it's $200.
Yep. So who knows what it's going to be after. I've seen with some of the Kill Team ones where they put a single sprue in there, it only went up like $5.
The Pathfinders is like $5 more.
Yeah.
But some of the other ones are $10 more.
Like the Legionaries for Chaos Space Marines, only $5 more.
Yeah.
So who knows? I think it's going to be more than that, but I would be pleasantly surprised if it wasn't.
Hopefully. Speaking of reboxes, we have a double rebox.
Yeah.
So the Man Crusher Gargants, your baby giants, we're getting a single edition, which is nice.
Yep.
Because
currently they only come in a 2-box.
Currently they come in a 2-box for what, 130?
Yeah, 130.
So we're getting a single box because, and this of course can build the Ale Guzzler for a Gloomspite or the Chaos Gargant for BOC. Nice to get a single box so you don't have to buy 2 if you only wanted 1. This is nice even for me because like these guys can be used as a monster in a Warcry.
Oh, that's true.
Hecked if I was buying a double box.
Yeah, fair.
Alternatively, we're also getting a Man Crusher Mob,
which is 3 of them.
So this is start collecting Sons of Behemoth.
Yeah. You have it is only I was gonna say only a single troop choice. That's not even true. Because they count as 3.
Yeah.
Well, currently. Who knows what in the new book?
And these can also be built. So I guess you could, if you wanted to, for Warcry, buy one of these and then get an Ale Guzzler, a Man Crusher, and a Chaos Gargant.
It's true.
Cover all your bases. So it's nice because these guys do come in units of 3 in the game. So a box of 3 is just a unit.
Options.
Instead of having to buy 3 boxes for 6 total Man Crushers.
And with that, hopefully the price is reduced for getting more?
I'm going to call it and say that there is no savings for buying 3 over buying 1 or 2.
I hope that's not the case.
So we also got our Nickelodeon Dice.
Nickelodeon Dice?
Yeah, it's got the orange foot.
Sorry. that one caught me.
We were recording this and I changed it from last time. I caught him off guard.
Did.
So yeah, we've got Sons of Behemoth Dice. Everything we just said about Lumineth Dice applies.
Yeah.
You know what I want for Sons of Behemoth Dice?
What?
Just big dice.
Just like double the size,
Yeah.
like two straight inches.
just big.
That'd be fine with me. That'd be cool.
Instead, we get plain dice that
get
are Halloween themed.
More Chessex dice.
And it has the Nickelodeon logo on it. Surprised they're not going to get sued.
Nah, Nickelodeon doesn't use that anymore. They want to get away from Dan. What's his name?
Oh yeah, we just can't get away from feet. Okay. So if you want to get away from feet, you could hop in a vehicle and not have to hoof it.
You don't have to hoof it anymore.
Land Raider Proteus.
The 17th version of the Land Raider.
Yep, it is hashtag proper iconic.
Yeah, I mean it is an iconic vehicle. I just wish it was better in 40K.
Yep, but
Blah,
hey,
blah, blah.
it's pretty good in Horus Heresy as far as I know.
Yeah.
And then some World Eaters upgrade kits.
Yep.
Now, all of what we're about to talk about is, of course, Forge World, so keep that in mind. We've got the Mark III torsos, Cataphracti...
No, that says Mark II.
Or sorry, Mark II torsos, Cataphracti Terminator shoulders, Mark II shoulders, and Mark IV shoulders. Good gosh, that is confusing.
Yeah, not confusing at all. It's fine. So yeah, if you're a World Eaters player, obviously they want to draw you in because this is the second release they've done.
Yeah, because we got the Mark IIIs.
Yeah, we got the Mark IIIs already, and obviously they're going to come out with the World Eaters book in 40K. So they're going all corn all the time.
Blood Angels upgrade kits. We've got the Mark III shoulder pads and the Mark IV torsos. These are nice shoulder pads.
Yes, I like those shoulder pads. I don't play Blood Angels, but I like those shoulder pads.
Me neither, but they're taking advantage of the fact that you can mold to have it actually mold outside of the...
Whereas, like, the, what is the Omicron symbol?
Yeah.
Well, I guess, for words, who are the poster boys? Ultramarines.
Yeah.
Ultramarines, like, you just put a 3D Omicron on there, and, like, who cares? That could have been painted on.
Right.
But these look good.
And the torsos do look nice.
Yes, I like the variety between them.
So all of these are only made to order, and they're only up for 11 days on Forge World, starting next Friday, not Saturday.
Yeah, Forge World's pre-orders start on Friday.
Forge World Friday.
I mean, if it has alliteration, it's got to be right.
Yes, and then Black Library. All of these are previously released books on audiobook format.
Yep. Some
of them are just short stories, like it's only 16. That's one chapter for 16 minutes. Probably not very long. But some of them are novels. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, again, we already said we're not really huge into reading the novelizations, but now we get to the coolest thing released this week, the Aquila Christmas Socks.
Put some symbols on your feet. We can't get away from feet today.
Nope, can't get away from feet. It's all about feet. I like the red I like the red ones on the left.
They're fine.
I'm not gonna buy them because they're gonna be $80,000, but
yeah. I can't see you wearing these to school.
No. That'd be great though. See, I would buy ones with like Necron heads on them.
Yeah, I would buy something that didn't have the double head eagle.
The chaos symbol.
Right.
I want to show people.
I want Skaven socks.
Skaven would be great with like black and green.
Yeah.
With like the little Skavens. Yeah.
I want Skaven socks.
Guys, we're not all Marines players, even though I do have Marines Army.
GW does not understand that concept. So all of this, except for the Forge World, comes out for release this coming Saturday.
Yep.
Which will be the 8th of October.
I believe you're right.
So, if check your local gaming store. Obviously, the special edition battle tomes will only be up on GW's website.
Same with the made-to-order stuff and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. But that's it for us this week. I've been Josh.
And I've been Mitchell.
And we'll see you next time for next week's Sunday preview.